Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm making this video to let you guys know of some natural ways to help your body prepare for labor. First of all, I'm not a doctor, I am not a nurse, I am not giving no medical advice or anything like that because I know a lot of people like to hate and stuff like that. This is just things that I've done in the past or that I want to try this pregnancy and just did a little bit of research on them. Saw some stuff online and just wanted to see, what works, what doesn't. This is not to induce labor. A lot of people think a lot of stuff induce your labor. If your body's ready, your body will be ready. And something might work or nothing will work until your body's ready. Everybody's different. This is just stuff to help you, help the process be easier and just stuff like that. The first one is red raspberry leaf tea. I have my notes right here, so I'm probably gonna look down stuff. Red raspberry leaf tea. I've already done another video on that. It's really good for trying to conceive, pregnancy, postpartum, just a whole bunch of stuff. The benefits that it has during labor or to help your body prepare for labor, it helps prevent bleeding after delivery. That's a benefit, not like what it helps. It makes your uterus stronger, like it strengthens it throughout the. If you start drinking it throughout your whole pregnancy, just drink like a cup, But this is for the last 4 weeks of pregnancy. So it strengthens your uterus, so the contractions are more effective. Therefore, if you get one contraction, your uterus is strong. So it's like, like the contraction actually works. And instead of a little bit of contractions, one strong contraction makes, it's more effective. It makes the first phase of labor shorter. I feel like this is true for me. For my last pregnancy, it was definitely true because I honestly went to the bathroom. I need to make a delivery story, but I went to the I couldn't go to the bathroom like pee or anything for like a whole 5 hours or something. It was like a Saturday morning, and I told my husband, take me just to make sure there's not infection, nothing. So we went, and I didn't have contractions. Like, that's not the reason why I went. I was already full term, and then whatever, we got there, they checked me. I wasn't contracting. They told me walk around. We'll hook you on the machine to check your contractions again, and then we'll send you home in case you're not, and then you can just come back if your water breaks or something. So I walked around for a while. My husband left. He was hungry. He went to go buy us some food. And I went back for them to hook me up to the machine that checks your contractions, how strong they are, how far apart, all that. And they still weren't picking any contractions up. And all I could really feel, it was like pressure. Not contractions, but I would get pressure, like pressure and then stop and then pressure. So maybe it was like really light contractions. So they checked me in again, no contractions, no anything. So they're like, we're gonna check your cervix just so we can send you home, knowing that you're not dilated enough, whatever. So the lady checks me, and then she called somebody else to check me, and then the second girl was like, oh yeah, I was 7.5 centimeters dilated, and I didn't even feel it. My water hadn't broke or anything, but I feel like the red raspberry leaf tea had a lot to do with that. Another thing is evening primrose oil. I will put a picture of the evening primrose. A lot of people say primrose. The oil tabs. I'll put a picture of what they look like. I'm pretty sure you can get them anywhere. Walmart. That's where I get mine at, Walmart. They have different brands and stuff. It's just like, what do you prefer? Again, it doesn't induce labor, but it helps. Orally, it is believed to act as a prostaglandin, which is like the hormonal that your body uses to soften your cervix. So this helps. It's like it's the prostaglandins in a cap. It softens and ripens the cervix. As it ripens, it triggers contractions, which may lead to labor. Additionally, it may help labor be quicker and easier because it softens everything up down there and it ripens it. It's recommended at 34 weeks. Start at 34 weeks. 2 caps of 500 milligrams orally. 2 capsules of it a day. And at 38 weeks and up, you can up the dosage to 3 capsules to 4 capsules a day. Also, you can use the evening primrose oil up. You shove it up your crotch, as far high as you can go. You poke a hole in it first. Shove 1 or 2 up there, put your legs up and stuff. And the gel itself, everything melts and, it comes back out, whatever. But it touching up there, it helps soften your cervix. It can also be used for perineal massage, you know, to massage your area down there so it can help prevent tearing. This one I seen on Pinterest, so I haven't tried it. It says dates to eat 6 dates a day for the last 4 weeks of labor. They're kind of like prunes, I think. I'll put a picture of dates in here as well. It says they did a study, and people who ate the 6 dates a day for the last 4 weeks of labor are likely to avoid Pitocin. So, you know, Pitocin kicks up labor, gives you contractions if you're not contracting, all that. You're likely to avoid it. You're likely to go into labor spontaneously, have a shorter first phase of labor. According to research, dates have an oxytocin-like effect, which helps stimulate uterine contractions, increases sensitivity in uterus. So the more sensitive it is, the higher your chances are of contracting and getting contractions. It helps decrease chances of hemorrhage after pregnancy, you know, during pregnancy and all of that. And the last one that I recommend everybody do is walk. Walk your way into labor, especially if you already feel like you're getting contractions. Walk, get your body moving. You know, gravity works with your body. I walked a lot during both of my pregnancies. This pregnancy, I've been a little bit more lazier because I don't work. I'm a stay-at-home mom now. But last pregnancies, I had a job, so I was on my feet all the time. I was moving. I do walk. I walk in the morning and I walk in the afternoon when I go get my kids from school, and then when I go take them. I'm going to start walking a little bit more. The thing too, I walk up and down my stairs and stuff like that. I'm going to start squatting. I like squatting. When I was in labor with my past daughter, I squatted a lot during like labor, and I feel like it helped a lot. Like, you know, scoosh the baby down a little bit. That's pretty much all I looked up. I didn't want to be overwhelmed with like, oh my God, do this, do that, do this, do that. Like, you know, like a whole lot of list. It takes out the enjoyment of going into labor, waiting for it. But some natural stuff, you know, that you kind of just sip the tea or shove the tab up there or eat some dates. It doesn't get your mind like stressed out of having to do this and do that and sort stuff like that. So I hope this information helped you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. And if there's any other video you guys would like me to do, please feel free to leave me a comment. Okay?